Hey, how's it going? My name's Nate,
I'm Brian.
and we're here. We're bringing you Jerky, beer, and guns review. We're going to be doing this every week. We're going to review one, or at least one gun, a couple beers, and try some different jerky. So, this is our first review. I'll let Brian take it off from here. We both are going to be reviewing the same gun. We figure we'd make it easiest one, both of us. Use a gun that we're both familiar with, we both own, so you can take it from here, man.
Well, we have the M&P Shield, made by Smith & Wesson. It's a carry gun we both like to use. It's well concealable. It's got a thin profile. We'll always safety check them. And then a couple different things. You got your 7-round mag for it, and mine actually got the pinky extension put on the end. Then they also have the 8-round mag, which extends it a little bit, or it gives you the one extra round. But one difference between mine and Nate's is mine actually has the thumb safety on it, which his does not, which you can get them both ways.
Yeah, and if you look close to it, I mean, you can see my gun clearly does not have the thumb safety right in this area, and a lot of guys, I mean, are finding that they prefer it with the thumb without the thumb safety. Some guys prefer it with the thumb safety, so it's really all personal preference, I think. But honestly, what I like about Brian's gun is a personal addition that he did, and again, safety check for clear. So, but honestly, his sights that he switched over to, the Cajun sights, and I'll let you take it from there, Brian. But I think they're awesome compared to the factory sights that what Smith & Wesson has offered to you on the M&P.
Yeah, I went with the Cajun HD night sights. It gives you a big front. I guess you would put a dot, and then the back has a big U shape. Plus, it gives you a nice ledge to catch on if you need to rack it one-handed. But it's just good Cajun stuff. And then you can see the comparison between the two, where you just get the factory 3 dots. So,
I mean, hands down, honestly, in a carry weapon, lifestyle, I really don't feel it gets better than the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. I think we both agree that it has probably one of the thinnest profiles out there. If you're dealing with the, I guess this is the 8-round extended mag, and you put 1 round in the chamber, you're working with 9 rounds of a 9mm. It just doesn't really get much better. It's lightweight, it handles well, it shoots well. You can put a tight group downrange at about 25 yards. And you still feel comfortable shooting the gun. When you can do something like this. You're working with a Kydex holster, like what I like to use, and I'm sure Brian uses the same thing. It creates a very thin profile. You're not going to imprint very much. You could use something like a hoodie. I mean, you don't even have to wear a big baggy jacket to conceal this gun. You could probably even conceal it with a t-shirt. Wear it during the summertime and feel comfortable knowing that it's not imprinting in whatever you're wearing, because it has just such a thin profile. And that's what I enjoy most out of it. But again, it's reliable. It groups nice. And again, I'm very happy with the trigger. I feel like the trigger pull is easy, it's crisp, it's clean, it's not very heavy whatsoever. When the round pops off, you feel it, but it's not overwhelming. So I'm happy with the trigger pull as well. But that's pretty much my review on it.
yeah, I feel the same way. One thing I like about it, because it has the thin profile and it's lighter, I like to carry this during the summer. This is my main summertime gun. I feel it's one of your more reliable small pistols, but there's no real faults I can find with it. During the winter, I like bigger, higher capacity guns, but they're a lot heavier and harder to conceal. But this This is just a good all-round.
You have no external hammer. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah, striker fire pistol. You know, you just can't beat it. I mean, it's a really good gun.
so. That's our review on the M&P Shield. We're going to, I guess, move over to some beef jerky and beer. I guess that's the next best thing, right?
Do that
I mean,
now.
you move from guns right over to beef jerky and beer. So we'll move these off to the side, and I guess we're going to be reviewing the bow jerky. These come in, I guess, to you like what, every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not
week.
on the program, but he gets them every once in a while, and they're random beef jerky styles.
Yeah, bow jerky just sends. It's just a bunch of different jerkies from different manufacturers, and you know, usually you get some really good ones. Every now and again, I'm sure you always get a dud, but you know you can't help that. It's just a kind of a guess and pick package or whatever. So, meanwhile, we'll pour our first beer.
And Valentine's Day is coming up. We're going to be doing this review. It's pretty close to Valentine's. So what we have here is a Yards Brewing Company. It's the Love Stout. So it's a chocolate stout. Is that correct?
Hints of coffee, chocolate. That's about it. It just says creamy and smooth feel in the mouth. So I guess we'll crack that and see what it tastes like.
I guarantee this thing pours dark. It's a stout. Coffee and chocolate flavors. So
Close up. I'll let you pour.
alright. That's the thing, I may have had this one before. I mean, Yards always does good stuff, hands down. And of course, it is pouring dark, as all stouts do. There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
I'll give you the fuller glass, but
See a nice dark color, nice head on it,
it smells really good.
nice coffee smell.
It does have some coffee smell to it. It's kind of strange, but it's kind of reminding me of a Fat Tire Belgian Ale. And I'm not a big fan of the Fat Tire Belgian Ale, but the smell reminds me of that. So I'm kind of going into this open-minded. I hope it impresses. And it doesn't disappoint. It's a lot better than the Fat Tire Belgian Ale. Hands down, it's a lot heavier on the palate. It finishes with a lot cleaner note than what a Belgian Ale would.
Yeah, it's clean off the tongue.
Belgian Ale kind of leaves like almost a weird aftertaste that I feel sometimes can be too heavy for people. It kind of almost, covers your palate, I think, sometimes. Yeah. Almost as if you just drank a glass of milk. But this is very clean right off the bat.
You get the coffee note when it first hits your mouth, but it kind of goes away quick.
It's almost like eating an espresso bean right off the bat. You eat an espresso bean, it's in your face, you taste it a lot, and then it kind of goes away very quickly, and that's a lot what drinking this beer is like.
It does have a light chocolatey flavor, almost like a cocoa flavor more than really anything.
I mean, smell is good, and I enjoyed the smell of the, Fat Tire Belgian Ale, but this tastes 10 times better, no questions asked. It has a lot more flavor. You're getting a lot more chocolate and coffee flavor to it. It's a good beer.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Alright, let's rip this jerky open.
Alright, man. Go ahead and dive into this thing.
Well, inside you can see your different jerkies.
I'm gonna keep on drinking this beer. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So we got a couple from Fat Man's Beef Jerky.
Okay.
Then we got a smoked salmon jerky. And then we have
Born on the Bayou.
Yeah, Bayou Blend.
The Bayou Blend. That's from Bobby Boucher.
So
This is legit Cajun beef jerky, so maybe it'll be good. Who knows?
we can use the knife.
Alright, so we're gonna try this stuff to begin with.
Alright.
It's a little dry.
It's dry, kind of on the harder side to chew. Most of the pieces in there are like smaller pieces. I mean, if you're a guy who likes, actual big pieces of jerky that you can tear apart,
It probably isn't for you.
yeah, it's kind of tough to chew, hard.
I mean, honestly, this is probably something that you're gonna have chilling out in your mouth for like at least a good like maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, it's as weird as it sounds. It's almost kind of like, I guess, chewing tobacco. It's pretty tough, and you're gonna let it chill out in your mouth for a little while before you actually go and douse it down. It's pretty tough.
One thing I don't like about it, which I actually like in some jerkies, is what I don't like about this one. They cut it with the grain, so it makes it harder to chew. Most of your jerkies that tend to be more tender, they cut it against the grain, so you have the smaller little pieces you can bite off and tear. But I think being it's a little more on the dry side and thinner side, and cutting it like that, it's just kind of on the tough side. It's got a decent flavor to it.
I mean, if that was a jerky that I was just looking to throw in my truck or something like that for like
Long hauls.
Yeah, a long haul or something that you're like, I need something to chew on, then maybe that'd be it. But honestly, as an actual like filling jerky, it's too small to feel filling. It's pretty hard, so you're gonna be chewing on it for a while. I mean, flavor's not bad, but honestly, other than that, it's a pretty tough jerky. So I probably won't buy this if I was in the store, honestly.
Nah.
I'd probably steer away from it. If I brought it once, I probably wouldn't buy it again, just simply for what it is. So.
And we don't have any. They didn't send us any price list on how much it would cost in the store, so.
No, I mean, honestly, I would not pay over. I mean, and for this package, I mean, you see the size. This is probably on average like a normal beef jerky package that you're getting at your gas station. I would not pay over $2 for this.
No.
Plain and simple. I mean, that's it. $1.99. That would be the max price point. Period. So we'll move on to the next one. I'll let you pick out the next one, buddy.
So now we're gonna crack our next beer.
Yeah, and not to leave the last one in the dust, but honestly, I think Yards did a good job with that one, and I would honestly feel comfortable buying that beer again. I would do probably about a 6-pack. I wouldn't do anything like a 24-pack or anything that extravagant, but a 6-pack, that beer is pretty good.
This is a nice beer for, right after dinner, if you just want to sit down and almost like a dessert. I mean,
especially
that was
this,
pretty good.
yeah, especially this time of year. You know what I mean? It's cold here on the East Coast. January and February, we're dealing with some snow and cold weather, and it's just a nice beer to kind of sit down, pour into a glass and enjoy the smell, enjoy the taste. It's a decent beer. So we'll move on to our next one, and that's by Blockhouse Brewing Company, and it's the Blockhouse Double Chocolate Bock. And again, we're moving on with this chocolate theme here. We've got Valentine's Day coming up, so I want to try and review as many chocolate beers, I guess, as possible tonight. And this is brewed here in the great state of Pennsylvania, where we're at. It's brewed out of Latrobe, PA, and it is bottled by Pittsburgh Brewing Company. So I look forward to this beer. Not a huge Bock guy, but honestly, I mean, not many people are making a lot of Bock beers these days. You know, the trend is IPAs, stouts, porters, and that's in the craft brewing industry. There's not many Bocks out there, so I kind of look forward to seeing what this has to offer. We'll go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we're working with. And it has a pretty nice, dark amber color to it.
Yeah.
I'll let you take that, man.
Almost reminds me of the color of the Troganator beer. It's got a nice brownish, reddish, orange color.
Yeah, and that's a double box. So I mean, this is probably right on point. It honestly does. It has a very dark amber color like the double box from Trogs has. And
I smell that chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
That smells like a candy bar.
Yeah, that smells awesome, hands down.
That actually smells like brownie mix.
This smells like, hands down, a chocolate bar. No questions asked. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate. Chocolate lovers will love the smell of this beer, and I am very impressed with just the smell so far. Wow. Hands down, this smells like chocolate.
Smells like driving through Hershey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So here goes the first taste.
This tastes like a chocolate-covered cherry. It actually tastes like a box of chocolates. I mean, it's...
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy. It's almost...
Dude.
It's almost a pinch too sweet for me.
Dude, not for me, man. Oh
you
my...
like that?
This is amazing. Anybody who likes chocolate will like this beer. This is by far... I bet you this is the best beer we're going to have all night.
Maybe.
Dude, I'm telling you, hands down, I bet you this is the best beer we have all night.
This is definitely what you would call dessert in a bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're looking for the nightcap, and it doesn't even have to be more than this. It could be one bottle you pour into a glass, and that's it. You do dinner, you guys relax, chill out for a movie. You're ready to call it a night. Pour this into a glass, and I'm telling you, that's it. Game over. This tastes amazing.
I'm almost afraid to go to the Jerky now.
Yeah, I know. That is an amazing beer.
It's good.
It is really good.
I said it's on the sweet side, but it's good.
That kind of caught me by surprise. So I'm not even gonna bash local breweries per se, but this is just kind of a shot to say, for the most part, you go into a liquor store, you look at a bottle like this, okay, and you're gonna think, this is a Joe Blow shot in the dark at what's going to be a chocolate beer. Would you agree? I mean, if I looked at this beer when I went into the Wise, or I looked into the Quick, I walked into the Quick 6, whatever it may be, I'm going to look at this beer, and I'm honestly probably going to think, yeah, this is just a shot in the dark. I'm taking a chance on this one. And you take a chance on some beers, you honestly do. But in this case, it paid off. And local breweries should take away something from this. It's not about what stands out in the label. It's not about making your bottle fancy or making your label stand out more so than anybody else on the market. It's about what's in the bottle. Yeah. Because I'll be going back to this, no questions asked. I mean, you could put whatever you want on the face of this bottle. I don't care. It's what's on the inside. So,
I mean, that's generally everything. You see a fancy label and you gotta have it, But this is like a gem hiding here.
Yeah.
On that. Yeah, it's really good.
I can't tell you how many times I will walk by that bottle in the store and not even think twice. I think that's a total joke.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
Hats off to them. They did well on that one. So, on to the next beef jerky.
Well, being we have a sweeter beer, I say we go with the honey barbecue.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to be a little more, well, guessing it should be a little sweeter than, the other beef jerky. So, anyway, this is Fat Man's Beef Jerky. It's honey barbecue flavor. This has got a nice little, should have been an easy pull tab. That's good enough. It actually has a little Ziploc container it's in. So
It's pretty nice. I'm hoping it's not a dry piece of dirt like the last one. Holy smokes, man, you're grabbing some big pieces out of there.
Wow.
We'll split that bad boy in half. You down with that?
sure.
Alright, cool. So obviously you can see how easily that's split.
Well, there you go. Came from the butcher shop.
New Mexico.
That's got a good flavor to it.
It doesn't come in until the end, but it's pretty decent.
You can actually taste the sweetness of the honey on it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you would call that honey barbecue sauce. It just has more of the sweetness of the honey.
I wouldn't necessarily say, I mean, I taste the honey. I don't know about the barbecue per se.
It's pretty good though.
It's better than this dumper. Freaking the freaking Sierra Nevada desert over here. Dumper. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, you know?
I would go to the store and buy that.
I would.
Sad part is, I mean, you get a two ounce bag.
Yeah.
You're probably going to pay, I don't know, certain jerkies from, say, a butcher shop. You're probably going to pay $8-10 for a bag of this. Maybe. Depends on where you buy it.
I guess you're right, and unfortunately, that's a downfall to jerky in general.
Yeah.
When you say is the general price.
So you can pick this up. They're 2 ounce bags. We found the price online from one website. It was 5 different flavors.
That's gonna be $4.40 a pack.
5 different flavors. It was like 20.
21 something.
Yeah, $21, $22.
It comes about to like
Around 4 something a bag.
yeah.
So I mean, I think that's a decent deal for that. I would pay $4 for that.
That's honestly not a bad deal. Yeah, I probably would do the same.
I like spicier beef jerky, but I don't mind a sweet beef jerky once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's really not even sweet. It just has that slight hint of sweetness on it.
Yeah, and it comes in at the end too, so I enjoy it. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know if I'd necessarily buy
A 5-pack.
Yeah.
Well, this it's jalapeno lime, red chili, smoky chipotle, Cajun, and green chili is what comes in this variety pack.
Well, see,
So if it's a variety pack, I'd be purchasing a variety pack from them. But if it was just the honey barbecue, I'd probably be steering clear. Not that it's bad, but it's just not what I'm looking for, so.
well, that'll about wrap up this end of the video.
Yeah.
We'll come back in the next video and review the other jerky and a couple more beers and maybe another gun or
2 or 3.
Or 2 or 3. So just like and subscribe and have a good one.
Yep. We'll see you guys. Have a good night.